Right.
You know what a super Pollock is?
No, that's in the next one.
That's when you've got a ski on the front and the back of the name, Skavinsky.
Disky.
Yeah. So what we're doing today, I'm calling it taming the site. You can see this is a really horrific site. Rough even by our standards. So this is where the masons came in, right down this hill. It's super steep. Somebody's gonna get hurt. So what we're gonna do is come in a bigger angle, come across this hill. What we gotta do basically is get back to the patio area. The stem is all built. It's all grouted. So we basically need to get in there with wheelbarrows. So we're gonna set up a platform here off of this edge. And we're gonna start bridging with these planks. And I'm kind of halfway got them laid out here. You can see the path we're going to take basically. We pulled back any bushes with string lines. We're going to trim a couple cactuses. The guys are just putting some stakes in along the edges right now so that we can have a nice strong path to wheelbarrow all of our material down to fill up this stem. So, see, it's a lot of work to get everything ready to do the work on this one. What do you think, Mikey?
Yeah, I think
Well, lunatic or what?
I have to move over and find a spot to get it.
Mikey wonders why I take these jobs on, but, you know, it's a sickness, I guess. We've been here for a total of 3 hours altogether, and as you can see, we have tamed the site. What we're doing is going to be filling this thing, so we needed to get a ramp to get down here with wheelbarrows with the fill dirt and AB. So we built this on a pedestal here, our platform I should say. We got a platform going on, and we'll keep this right up through the pour. That's why we left it down some, so we can still get our forming on there. And it should work really well. It's really nice and stable. And then you can see the path here. They've got it all bricked up, rocked up. They've got some 2x4s underneath there to keep it from sagging. And it's going to be a heck of a lot easier than the path the block masons came down. I know it's hard to see the steepness on film, or on camera, but it is extremely treacherous, and I'm not sure. They must have been part mountain goat, because it's pretty crazy. So you can see how nice this path is going to be now. It's pretty nice and flat all the way up to the end here, and then we got a little bit of a takeoff, but it's nothing like the one they were using. You can see all through here it's nice and flat. So in the morning we'll be starting at 7, and we have the rocks cleared up here. So we got one more board in here, but we have the rocks cleared here so we can dump our gravel up here and then wheel everything into place. Alright guys, say goodbye to your subscribers.
Later. Like, subscribe.
Alright, we'll see you tomorrow.
At 7 we decided, right?
7 o'clock.
Yes. Share with your friends and family.
Later. Good morning from the toy room. Heading for a high of 76 today. It's 39 degrees right now. We're going back to that cantilever patio job. Before that, I've got to go do an on-site estimate confirmation and then get the material over to the guys so that they can start bringing it in. We're going to be putting some fill dirt in there first, and then I'm gonna run and grab some AB. So we'll be packing everything up in lifts with jumping jack compactor and getting it all good and tight. And then with a little bit of luck, we'll be able to start forming today, but we'll see what happens there. Alright, we will see you out there on the job site. Alright, so I'm here on the job site with Orville.
Yeah, baby.
He's the man in the hole. And the boys are coming down this ramp. You probably can't see him with the sun right now. The sun's kind of brutal. But we'll go up to the top and check him out. Fun project, Orville?
Yeah, Voodoo used to call me up when I worked for the water company. Every time he called me up, what you doing? I'm in a hole. Eventually he would just call me up and be like, you in a hole? You know it. I love being in the hole.
Yeah, there you go. The ramp seems to be working all right for the guys. They've been moving right along here. Have you had to make any corrections along the way then, or is it holding up pretty good?
So far, it's holding up pretty well.
Good.
You say that's the one? That's the last one for now?
No, I'm just joking. I was just joking.
Oh, you're just... Look at you.
You just keep them coming there, buddy. There is no stopping.
I'm gonna slow it way down now. Way down.
So I'm thinking about dumping this and going and getting some more. What do you think?
I think we got a long ways till that.
Huh?
It's so much easier to get out this way.
I know, but...
And then we don't have to worry about, reproducing and all this shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I get you, and I think that at a certain point for reals.
Yeah.
And that's probably right now, actually, because we're about halfway through.
Well, is that your lizard?
That is your lizard. Well, it was your lizard. Now it's their lizard.
What are we going to do with it?
Yeah.
He was in the dirt.
Yeah, he was hanging out.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yo, bro.
Is he injured?
Nah, he's just cold.
Is he damaged? We'll just put him on a rock and let him warm up, huh? He's a fun little guy. Look at that guy. Isn't he fun?
Wildlife. Now we're like the regular TV show. Oh, this. Look at this. Look at this.
Hey, your screw?
It's not my screw. My screws are all
Alright.
loose. All my screws are loose, man.
Here comes Mikey. This is quite the little fight, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that fun, Mike? Just think you could be working with...
a lot of fun.
They could be working... They could be working with...
It's not that big an area.
Yeah. They could be working on a... Like new construction housing development or something.
Yeah,
It'd be
if we
boring as
had
still. That would suck.
Ta-da!
Alright, I'm gonna crawl up in here.
Whole house pad. It would be a lot of work.
Yeah.
When I was a kid doing that before he did that kind of stuff. And I said, Mike, we're gonna get a tractor. I'm gonna give the work to men.
Yep.
Make more money though.
Yeah, there's a balance there for sure, you know? Alright, let's go to time lapse for a little while. Alright, we are at Pioneer. We've been here before. But today we're going to see if they've got fill dirt. I've never bought fill dirt here, but I assume that they must have it. Yeah, when you're coming to Pioneer, you go in, you weigh, you grab your ticket, you come out, you gotta get out of your vehicle and hand it to this guy in the loader, and then he'll tell you where to park, and he'll load you. You know, you just sit there, stay in the truck, and he'll load you. So, it seems like everywhere I go today, the sun is in my eyes, or in your eyes, I should say. I can look away, but you can't. See if we can get anything through the back window here. Probably not going to see much. Alright, he gave me the thumbs up. We are loaded. Now we're heading back to the scale. Here it's sold by the ton. Where, you know, if you get some compost or topsoil at tanks over there, you're paying for it by the cubic yard. So they don't need to weigh you at all for it. Here everything is sold by weight. So if you're, you know, buying it when it's been dry for a while, you're probably going to pay a little bit less, get a little bit more material. And if you are buying it right after it rained, you're not going to get much. It's all by weight. Heading out for another load of fill. This time we're going to be able to bring in some AB for the top and finish it off this time, I believe. There's the window up. So I just got the guys some burgers from Mickey D's, some quarter pounders of cheese. Hopefully it doesn't give them colon cancer too quickly. I'm sure that stuff is far from anything real to put in your body, but every once in a while probably won't kill you. So I know I've had a few people text me and asking me, you know, more about my dad, because you know, a lot of people don't know the story of John Molden, or Dude Molden, or Don Molden, you know. And my dad is an awesome dude. He was raised on a farm, rural Minnesota, and he went off to the war in Korea in 1950. He lied about his age. That number's no good. And went into the service when he was 17 and served in Korea, and when he came out, he was definitely a different person, you know. I mean, obviously I didn't know him before or shortly after. I didn't know him for many years, but from what I've been told, the war took its toll on him, and he drank a lot. He was a heavy drinker his whole life. When he was hospitalized for varicose veins, my mom had to sneak him booze to keep him, you know, from going through withdrawals too badly. You know, he was a heavy drinker his whole life. He always was functional, though. He always ran a business, was a very hard worker, always coped, and had a lot of friends. A really super cool guy, you know. And you know, I watched him have nightmares his whole life because of the things that he saw in the war, but he never let it, you know, affect him on a level that you know, made him dysfunctional in any way, shape, or form. He was always up at the crack of dawn, moving, going. If he was at home, he was cooking, you know, doing things like that. If he was, you know, most days he was at the shop if he wasn't working. But that was the off months. But during the summer, he was going to work every day. You know, he'd go to work, run the chute, do what he needed to do as far as bidding work and, you know, overseeing projects and answering questions and whatnot. Then he'd go to the bar. And he had a lot of friends. Like I say, biggest funeral I've ever seen in my life. Filled the place up, standing room all outside. There's a lot of people there. Very loved. And, you know, it was a tragic way that he passed. And, you know, I mean, I only have hearsay. I wasn't there. I was in school. I was 15 years old at the time. My dad and my brother were working together at the shop. It was after freeze up. We had an early snow that year, so we were done for the year. And there was a gas explosion in the shop, and it ended up, you know, 13 days later being the death of my father. And my brother was still in the hospital at that time. His recovery was pretty long as well, so tough times. We'll probably get into that a little bit more later, but just to give you a quick little rundown on my daddy, Donald B. Molden. He was a unique individual. Called himself the Fat Cat, and not too many meet another one like him. Well, I suppose I could still cancel the pump and we could just wheel her in, huh? As you got all this practice?
Yeah, let's do that now that we're all broken in on it, on the system.
Nice out now.
We should just back the trailer up down there. And just dump
Just back it right down the path. That'd be all right.
Sure. Yeah. I'll drive.
Yeah. I think it'll work. I think it'll fit. All right. You see if we can unload this one in like 10 minutes?
I could just leave me the keys. I got you.
All right, we're gonna try and unload the whole thing in 10 minutes, Mike. Ready?
10 minutes. We're way behind. We gotta pick up the pace.
Faster than the speed of light, we stretch time. Snare drum pass, wicked sins.
All right, let's go see what the boys are up to down here. They're gonna be waiting to put in the last couple wheelbarrows because Orville's putting in camping a lift. How are we looking, Mikey?
I think you should camp in here. Just stop in an area yay wide so we can get you dumping.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can go to hurry up!
Yeah. Yeah. This is when it starts getting fun. When Matt starts getting mad.
I'm not getting mad.
He's getting mad. I got the camera on now too, so I can start doing the countdown.
Well, we're making progress.
It's easy now. Easy dinero. Now what's your favorite part, Matt?
Going home.
That's my favorite part. So how's Polly been doing?
You know, we have good days and bad days. A couple days been pretty good though.
Yeah.
We're in the process of doubling the size of our garden, so she's been, I gotta get the fence up over this part, and I want to do it differently. That's good.
Yeah.
Because when we had, the way we had it, I had to stoop over all the time to get in there and work.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna raise it, build a fence so I can bring it up where I can stand up in there.
Cool.
So on your raised gardens, John, do you have to figure out you gotta fence them to keep the rabbits and shit out of them? Just like
Yeah,
this one?
what we did is we took the, you know, those beams laying around the yard, you know, we got all them freaking beams, you know?
Yeah.
So we put two high. The first one's 16 by 4, second one's 12 by 4, another 12 by 4, and then like a 9 by 4, you know? And we took and drilled holes every 2 foot
Yeah.
on both sides, and then we took that gator bar, we cut them in 10-foot lengths, and did a,
Okay, so you
so it looks
made
like
a-
a wagon, you
Made
know?
a covered wagon thing out of it.
Yeah. And then right now, when we did it, you know, we did the first one, it got freezing the first night.
Yeah.
So we put plastic over all of them. And we got plants in the first one. We got some tomato plants and some Swiss chard in the first one. Everything else is just seeds right now. So we're just going to leave the plastic on there. Keep them watered until we get a good sprout, you know.
Use it as a sprouting field. Even move stuff into the big garden.
Yeah. What we're going to do is plant, like the big gardens, and we call it the pepper patch. Mainly every kind of pepper you can imagine, eggplant, potatoes,
I like eggplant, man.
and we've got some really good plants too. And then we're going to put shade cloth on all the other ones.
Shade cloth?
Yeah, for the summer. Good?
And I got it under a nice, like a California pepper tree where it's pretty shady in there. But
Yep.
just too
Well, the
hot.
shade cloth, you know, like on the covered wagon especially,
Yeah.
it's going to keep the birds out.
Right, that's the other thing is we put wire over the top parts because the birds were eating them up.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you know, we got shade cloth all over the big garden. It grows well. It does well. Tomatoes don't do as good.
They need more sun, you thinking?
Maybe. But the birds get them so bad that
Right. Oh yeah.
it's hard telling what they need because the birds
Yeah.
get them. The birds think they're fine.
Yeah. The birds are enjoying them. Huh?
Birds think they're just
Take
fine.
it out of there, man, so I can get the next one.
And then,
Don't kill yourself.
I got a new nickname, I guess.
what's that?
Lola.
Yeah, I don't understand the significance of it.
Because whatever
heard the song,
Lola wants, Lola gets it.
There you go. I was thinking more like LOLA Lola. I thought you were doing a LOLA Lola reference.
Oh, yeah.
You know the song?
No, oh, listen. Some weird one.
You have to listen to Lola.
I don't even know. I barely know the song he's talking about.
That's a building the guy's got over there. I wonder what he's doing in there.
That shed, yeah, that
Yeah.
pole barn. It's nice.
It's a closed-in shed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big pole barn. It's big Minnesota. Like all the farmers up north are doing, you know?
Yeah.
That's probably where he's
Do that so
from.
they can bring their, if they got cattle or something, they can bring them in if it's super cold or what?
Sometimes, but usually for their farm equipment, you know? Their farm equipment costs a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Even 35 years ago, or 40 years ago when I was, I worked on a ranch out near the Valley Ranch, and farm, that's enough, John, throw that in. You know, his new tractor was probably $100,000, and that was 35, 40 years ago.
Yep.
And it wasn't, it was nice, but it wasn't the deluxe. It didn't have, you know, the closed-in cab with the air conditioning and radio and all that.
Yeah, it didn't seem worth all that. Huh? Come on.
Yeah, keep going, man. Fill it thing up.
Fill it up, boys.
Fill it up. Fill it up. Fill it up. I'm a full-grown man, John. I can take a full-grown man, but.
What if you blow a kneecap or something?
Alright, that's all you want to give me.
We're about to get it.
This one here is a lighter bucket.
Yeah, this buggy's too big.
Yeah, that one there you fill up a
You'll be alright if we didn't have to go a block with it through the all-terrain area.
All right.
We're getting it.
We are definitely getting it. Hello, hello, hola. Well, I left home just a week before. What's that?
Holly wants to get chickens too, so we're gonna have to build a pen. Every time she goes to the grocery store and pays $6.50 a dozen, you know.
Yeah. You're not getting any cheaper neither, the chickens, you know.
How many hens do you have?
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they get all. Are they good layers?
Well, yeah, some of them. Some of them are getting to the end of their laying career.
Right. One more in this
But
so you get how many? Usually 3-4 eggs a day.
right now we got enough to support the family eating breakfast every day.
Well, I eat a lot of eggs. And probably between me and Polly and my son and my cousin, we probably go through a dozen a week easily.
Yeah.
On the weekends, you know, I'll eat 3 or 4
In summertime,
breakfast every day.
or fall and spring,
Yeah.
6 chickens will do you just fine. But in winter, and
Any kind of a laying mash?
what's that?
Do you feed them any kind of a laying pellet or anything like that?
We do, yeah. I mean, we did at one time. We went to the super awesome feed now, but
Yeah.
it's like $30 a bag, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that. But then I could pay $6.50 a dozen if I was going to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I can do it one time to get them fired around.
Yeah. It don't hurt to have food on the property. 1 small barrel for Matt.
I'm gonna have a meltdown if that's for real.
1
Well, there's a barrel on the ground there too.
Start
So
the countdown.
there's a barrel on the ground. That's all right.
1 small wheelbarrow for Matt.
Get it?
1 giant leap
Let's get some of this out of here so I can get closer to it.
for that project. So are we gonna make it?
No, we're not going to be full.
How many are we short then, boys? What's that?
I'm gonna be out here short in no time. I'm even considering wearing shorts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Except for 10 o'clock.
What would Zeus do though?
What would Zeus do?
Yeah.
Probably strike it with lightning. Oh, do you mean the other guy? Yeah, I don't know.
By the time he runs that jumping jack one more time, we're going to be about 3.5, 4 inches from the top.
No kidding, huh? Well, that's a bummer. There's still some on the ground down there, Mikey, but
Yeah, there's most of a wheelbarrow maybe.
yeah, there's still some in here too. So. All right, let's see how these boys are doing down here.
I'm telling you though, man, whoever come up with this thing here will look like a crackpot on the scene when he first brought it up. It's like, he got fired for sure.
Well, what they were emulating is the hand tap.
Oh, I know.
And how do you do that? You got a jumping thing that does the hand tap thing, you
Yeah.
know?
If this guy brings this thing, this monstrosity onto the site, and it's like, the ocean's never going to accept this thing. Like, there's no way.
Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna head out then.
Alright.
Go ahead and put everything away over here. Careful for the cactuses. It said it's developed a few kind of springy spots in it, but not bad.
Yeah, but not till just the last hour or so, a couple hours.
Yeah, I just.
It worked pretty well, actually, I thought. I was pleased.
Yeah, you can load up all the power tools into the black truck.
Okay.
And then anything non-power tools can just go down there in the,
Alright.
in the thing. Just, I guess that if we wanted to, we could throw a couple of these on with these caution tape.
Down there?
Yeah, I mean on our platform or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna head out of here, Mickey.
Alright.
It's your water?
Yeah. We got anything for tomorrow?
Well, I was gonna say, have we got any?
Well, if you can only work 2 guys, then it should be Matt, probably, because it's just, I mean, I don't know. He's saying he's about to starve to death so he can work. I'm not going to starve, you know.
Well, I mean, if you're, I mean, I think we could all meet here in the morning, and once we get the dirt work done, then we can peel off.
Okay. Yeah, and then I can go
Yeah.
a couple or one.
Because we're gonna need to get some dirt. You know, I'll have to bring some AB. We got 4 inches to go there, you know. So.
Okay, so what? 7 o'clock?
Yeah, I'll shoot for 7.
And
Yep.
we can just use our whacker, huh? Our little
Yep, our plating.
compactor.
Yep, they'll bring the plate compactor, and then we can get that down there right away, and I'll be back. I'll be there with the AB. All right, so as you can see there, we got it up within about 4 or 5 inches of the top. I'll stop and grab a little bit more AB on the way home here, and then we will finish that up in the morning and get the forming going. So, see you in the morning. Good morning from the toy room. Work is picking up a lot of new work lately. The call volume is not real high. It's way lower than what it was last time. Or last year this time, I should say. But the quality of the leads is much better. So, something's working right on the website. Good job, Kurt. The weather is absolutely phenomenal right now in Arizona. My sister-in-law Marlene is actually out visiting. She's been staying at my sister's, and she got some good weather for it. She's heading out today, but we're looking at a high of 81 degrees today. It was upper 70s yesterday and the day before, so she picked a good time to come out, that's for sure. We're going to be topping off the last 4 inches at that Cantilever patio job this morning, and then setting the forms this afternoon. Should be able to pretty much wrap it up today. Might have Mike in there finishing up the rebar on Monday or something, but it should be real close. After that, we move on to Tammy's job, so. Staying busy. Picked up some more work yesterday, so thank you, Lord. It's coming together. Should be another profitable year for Blood, Sweat, Tears Concrete. And even better, it should be a good year to keep the guys working. So keep it coming in, folks. We love it. And we do appreciate it. Alright, well, we'll see you out on that job site. And I'll try to get you some good footage again today. Alright, see you there. Alright, back at the job site. We've just been trying to figure out some grades, and Mikey's just going to get an extra barrel of goodness. We used a pretty good chunk of it, huh, Mikey?
That?
We did use a pretty good chunk of it, didn't we?
Yeah, well, probably close to half anyways.
Yeah, I got 3 more tons, you know, so. Alright, let's head on down to the site here. We'll take a look at the current state of the job here. The ramp held up pretty well. A lot of loads came down. We ended up doing about 13.5 tons into this hole. It was well worth taking the time to build the ramp for sure. And they've got pretty much enough down here right now. I'm gonna run and grab some rebar, so the guys are gonna, you know, need a little bit more, just a fine grain. So basically the next step is gonna be to put the form on the edge. So with that, we're gonna be bolting a 2x4 on the edge here, leveling that. And we're going to be putting a pool deck styrofoam form over that to give it the profile. And then since we don't have anything really to stick to it well, we're going to hold it all in place with a piece of wheat screed. So the bolts, the screws will go through the wheat screed. And then secure the piece of pool forming.
Pro tip: when drilling your pilot holes, use the oldest, dullest wood bit that you got. It'll save you a lot of time from having to go to the store and get a new one.
That's for real.
Save you a lot of time from having to go to the store and get a new one.
Mitchell and Hobo Matt. We are installing the pool forms on a patio. So since we don't have the, you know, normal scenario and the block are a little out of level, we've got 2x4 screwed to the block, styrofoam stuck to the 2x4, and now a piece of wheat screed that we screwed through the styrofoam into there to give it nice rigidity. It's working very well. We just nipped the corner here, let it bend around so we get a nice solid corner. We're just working our way down the way here. Alright, so the boys got it all set up. You can see here now that we've got the styrofoam forms backed up with the metal sweep screed, and we've got the tape on top just kind of reinforce that.
You let them see the inside of that.
You can see that the block was not very level, so what we've done is taken and leveled our wooden form there, get everything leveled out, and should work out pretty well. Along the house here, we'll just put a piece of rebar across there, and we'll put expansion up, over, and under there. So it'll be pretty sweet. Not too shabby. Alright, so we're all ready to go pretty much. The boys are just spinning the last of the rebar together, and I just got done talking to the homeowner. They're pretty excited. Really easy to work for people, and you know, they're really digging it. It's fun when you have people that are into it, you know, like kind of feeds you. But anyways, it's gone along pretty close to time and everything, man hours and everything. We're right there within it, and should turn out to be a good job. You know, we got to keep on getting these good jobs, and I know that as long as I'm here, you know, I'm a little bit of labor to help to offset things and get things back in shape better. You know, we've come out of it pretty quickly, and we're looking really good right now, so we're loving life. All right, well, you all have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you at the pour. Good morning from the toy room. It's a lovely Monday morning. 54 degrees out there already. And for a high of 74 today in beautiful sunny Tucson, Arizona. Supposed to start off pretty calm and the winds are supposed to pick up again today. We've been getting a lot of wind lately. And yeah, at least right now it's looking like it's going to hold off until we get everything under control. So that's a good thing. We're going to be doing that cantilever patio today. Be pouring it. Roddy's going to have his guy there to dump it. Or to pump it, I should say. And we're going to go ahead and get that finished up. Mike will be there. Matt will be there. I'll be there. Orville's going to be spending time with his baby today. And it's just a small patio anyway. It's a couple yards. So we won't have any trouble finishing it or anything. Should be a pretty fun little time, I would think. But I got to get Magnus up. Magnus is going to be there too. So I got to go get his butt out of bed and get him a moving. So we will see you out on that job site. Alright, we're on site. Mud's here. Jason must have been watching the videos and see me smarting off because he sent the mud about 15 minutes early today. So we're about ready to go down here. These guys are just doing the final little thing, putting a little plastic on the wall and tearing up the rebars. Get them chairs in there, man. Get them chairs in.
Say the pattern though.
Alright, so we got it under control here. Mikey's laying out the edges. We're just going to run over it with this screed level a little bit again. And then we're going to hit it with the bull float. He's confident that we're touching that felt up there, Mikey?
Yeah, when I went by with screed board, I was right on the felt.
It was about 14 tons, you know.
That's crazy.
Should have just built the bridge.
Yeah, that probably made it a lot easier. Yeah.
I mean, we should have just built this into a bridge. You could have had a room underneath it, you know. But
yeah, you could have just put that metal, the metal.
Yeah, like the
and then
structural
pour over it. Yeah. Yep. Then they probably have like tack racks and snakes and stuff under this.
Yeah, I mean, then you could always cut a hole in the wall though, and then you got it gun safe, you know.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, you could have put a hole in the floor, huh, and then like a little.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can see, I mean, this goes way down here, you know. So.
Yeah, it drops. Yeah.
So you got to come right in the corner right there.
Yeah.
But it don't matter. It's over with now.
Yeah, that metal is probably, well, it's probably about the same price, huh?
All the labor to move all that stuff in, probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, see you guys later.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears Concrete on YouTube. Check it out. What do you think we should do with these brackets? Should we have them 2 inches in from the edge?
How far from you?
We should probably have them like 4 inches in, huh? Like
I don't know. I mean,
like from here.
Like over the top of the original.
What do you even do with? What do you even do with them?
The depth is probably 4 inches.
I mean, if we were to go
Over here.
here, hold on for a second, right?
Is that fine?
Where's this gonna look right to you, Brett?
What's that?
Where does this look right to you? I mean, should we keep them away from the form a little ways, probably?
Yeah, at least I would say at least 4 inches.
So, let me see, bud.
So that edge doesn't crack, huh?
More tools that Zach can clean up.
I need more tools to clean.
That's about 4 inches from the bull nose.
These 30.
That's about
4.5.
4.5 from the outside.
Yeah, should be plenty.
And then that makes it about 2.5.
I'm redoing this guy's post because they set them way too close to the edge and they're just cracking off.
So we got 2.5 away from these. I think we'll be alright. You know, just looking at the numbers.
I mean,
From here.
right.
It's the easiest place to measure from.
I'm just putting one on each corner.
No. Not that easy.
No.
How we doing, buddy? Come here, I'll get a job for you. Have you been helping Matt watch tools?
There's not much to do. You know, you're gonna clean.
So let me show you how to run this thing, buddy. So what you want to do is see how the bubble in here is that way. See it? It's got to be over on that side, away from you. So start over in that corner. Make sure the bubble is away from you and not towards you, okay? No, the other way. Turn it the way we had it, though. Put that end of that level right on the edge of your form. Now run parallel with the wall. Yeah, like that. Is the bubble away from you? It is. Put it this way a little bit so you can get out of the sun.
You have to wait for me this way.
Okay, keep moving this way. Go over a couple feet and put it down and do the same thing. How old are you kids getting to be, Brett?
What's that?
How old are you kids now?
Got a 3-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Fun times, huh?
You can call it that.
Away.
9 years old now. That's going to be a little bit different. I can already tell he's starting to change.
Yeah.
He's starting to change on me.
Away.
It changed good?
A
good change or a bad change?
I don't know. I haven't undecided yet.
Middle.
He's more of a smart ass now. So, that may be good
My
for
boy, I guess I do everything wrong because he's got a solution for everything.
That's him too, yeah.
I do.
He's Albert Einstein Jr. Here, can you hold in the middle of that plate there, Brett?
Dad, it's like in the middle, but it's kind of pointing towards this way.
Oh, okay. Turn. Let me show you how to do that one in a second. Once I measure this. What do you got there? Right in the middle?
Right in the middle.
All right. So 90. 45. So here, so right here now. When we get down toward this time, I kind of give it an angle like that.
It's right in the middle.
Still not coming off. So
Did I tell you my
I'm gonna turn it this way. Why there ain't much on there, is there? Okay, can you hold it?
up at my knees. Okay, so he's like, I'm gonna pick you up right now. 180. So he gets down there, he grabs my leg, so right. I was like, for a second, I was like, oh shit, he almost. How's it feel getting back in the field, John?
Oh, wonderful. I'll never get out of it, Brett.
I'm learning really fast that the work is the easy part.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Finding the work is the easy part. Doing the estimate, driving around, doing all that. Whoa.
Yeah, well, you know, where it got hard for me was when I said, you know, I want to try to keep these guys busy 40 hours a week every week.
Oh yeah, that's a constant juggle.
I need to frickin' try to ramp up and put systems in place that'll do that.
Right.
And that's where it gets stressful. Here, can I have that, bud? take your time, buddy. You don't wanna make it. Yeah, you leave your mag on the edge there.
Like, looking at caution is not as easy. People are, oh, it's air conditioned, blah, blah, blah. Okay, serious. We micromanage for us, too.
I just, since we've fallen off and I can't keep everybody busy, I'm less stressed now because I'm just like, you know what? I can't do it anymore and I'm not even gonna freaking try.
Yeah. The liability, the responsibility, it's a lot
Yeah.
to take on, man.
Yeah.
Knowing that, there's kids that are relying on that.
And that's where, I love that and I hate that.
Yeah.
When it's going well, I love
Double-edged
it.
sword, huh?
When it's going well, you love it, and when it's not, you hate it. You don't want to frickin' let people down,
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole thing, he's letting people down.
Right? And this is me.
Yeah, Matt's fine. I don't care if I let Matt down. He deserves it, kind of.
Well, I know where you grow your garden food, so.
Oh,
it's just radish.
It's cool.
Pesky rabbit.
It's cool. I'm gonna hook up some 220. See, this isn't very good right here. That's pretty good right there. Gonna hit the right angle.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. That's the way you designed it, right?
Yeah.
You ought to get up at like 12 in the morning.
No, he started at a regular time like today, and he was in there all the way till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I get
Wow.
They had like it's more fun that way.
Yeah. It is, huh?
Yeah, it's way more fun that way. Way better story for sure.
I almost went home and got a blow dryer or something.
Yeah, one time, man, we were there pretty late, but it wasn't that late, but it was pretty late, and the people let the dogs out the next morning, and the dogs trashed the patio, so we came back and fixed it.
Why did they let the dogs out?
Well, they had to pee, I guess.
Who let the dog out?
They said, is it going to be alright to let the dogs out tomorrow? And we said, yeah, it should be, later tomorrow, I don't know what they were thinking. We're dumb, young and dumb.
They literally got out, scratched it.
They literally let them out at like 4 in the morning.
They scratched it. They just like roamed on it, and they like messed up the other paws in it.
Oh,
yeah.
They scratched it, right?
The dog had to have come running and just like went.
They were like, I don't know why did they thought it was so fun.
There was like, literally 10-foot long skid marks.
Oh, yeah. Did a patio for my dad, and kind of the same thing. The next morning, when I looked at the patio, there's javelina tracks all through it.
That's kind of cool if it's not too
yeah,
deep.
they actually really like it.
Yeah, if it's not too deep, that's cool.
Just gives it a little.
Alright, so we got it all laid down. Got the brackets into place. And they're just going to have to be adjusted as it sets up. It's pretty tiny little pour, pretty simple. It won't be long, me and Matt will be taking off and letting the boys take care of it.
Keep an eye on it.
You guys think you can handle this monster?
Yeah, I imagine. I feel pretty comfortable with Brett here.
Yeah. Got her held, I'll put a little tension on her.
Yep.
That the way you like it?
Yep.
Can you see where you're looking at there now? Let's see. Yeah, if you just lay it flat down there on the ground. You like it?
Yep. Right there.
How to judge the...
Can you see it?
Nope.
It's right.
I mean, I can see it, I just can't see where I'm lined up with it.
Right. Come to me about an inch. Come back about a half. A little bit more, a little more, a little more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. It's been real windy, huh?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Supposed to get a really windy again today.
Yeah. Concrete's best
Hopefully
friend.
we're down in the hole here enough. But...
Concrete loves the wind.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's the ultimate in making sure that your job turns out really nice.
Is that what you want to do here? Is just open it with that, and then we'll come with on the knee boards and Trimmer in, right?
What are you saying now? Yeah, I was hoping we could hit it with this, and maybe even reopen it with this if we can, you know?
Right. And then leave a little small joint in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just use the killer. I just want to try to knock these lines out of here.
Right.
So that they're not big and deep. I like to get these in here early, but
Yeah, but take out the line early too, huh?
yeah.
Like that line later.
Yeah. You can.
You don't have any skinny poles down here, do you?
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna look nice, Matt. Mm-hmm. Let it set up for a little while and rub a little
I
water
know,
on
but
it.
after I get into a circle, I'm just gonna let it sit.
Mhm.
Because I want to fry.
Absolutely.
Like,
We could, you know what we should do? We should paint them all white and then go have a snowball fight.
Yes.
who would win?
That's gonna be like, that's awesome.
That's easy.
Now I see why you keep job folders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to close it.
That way when you do your taxes, everything is just right there.
Yeah, what I like to do is just get all the receipts in the envelope, in the job folder, with the name on everything, hand the whole thing into the accountant.
Just the whole thing. There you go. Do my taxes, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
And she goes through them and she takes each one, she opens up each one, and she takes the.
That must take a long time, huh?
You want to try?
That's what they do.
You want to try?
I'm got a couple on
though,
here.
man.
Oh my god. How? Here, make them pretty big though, okay? Garbage man.
It intrigues me, I think that there's more to it than what we use it for, You see that joint? Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with bread, it's just the way it worked out, What do you think of this thing, bud? So, Matt, your record was shattered.
Oh, what?
The youngster shattered your long bathroom taking record.
I'll try harder next time. I got this. I'll give my A game.
Yeah, don't bring me. I'll shatter that one.
He had people in the bathroom cheering for him and everything, but he just couldn't. He just couldn't pull it off. I'll be sure to stand in the bathroom with you next time.
Good.
Hold your hand.
Yes, I need cheering squad.
Give you-
No one else is gonna cheer for me. They're gonna be like, get out of the bathroom!
All right, let's go down and take a look, huh?
I just looked at the balls that we made. I don't know, concrete. One's pretty good. Like,
Oh yeah.
and by tomorrow, like, that one will definitely be dry.
I don't know, Brett. I'm kind of. I want to see what we can do with this thing,
I love that though.
Yeah.
When are we gonna broom it? In a few minutes.
We're gonna wait.
What? Oh yeah, where you have to really scrape it down. Oh, I like to sweat.
Yeah. You guys put me onto the sweat, and
No turning back, is there?
what's that?
There's
No, there's no going back. It's easier. We can work on it a lot sooner. I mean,
What I like about it, one thing I like about it is that, when you got the shade area and this area's going to dry quicker,
Yeah.
it blends together better than a broom.
Way
A broom,
better.
when you got two different drying pieces, it
yeah.
doesn't
Who's gonna be out there on my knees?
Yeah,
boys?
it never does.
Brett.
Yeah. But with the sweat, you get on it
Yeah.
sooner. I mean, it's just better in all aspects. I think it looks better too.
Yep.
Well, I've become fond of it. I was initially not crazy about it, but it's because I wasn't used to looking at it. You know?
Right. Yeah, like John said.
The sweat that I was used to looking at was a pattern sweat, you know, kind of a seashell
Right.
with the thing. But
Yeah, there's
but
no
the
good
random
at
sweat now I like it a lot,
Yeah.
and for a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Did Magnus here before?
Mike? No, Mike was gonna here
No,
longer.
not Mike. Yeah.
Mike was here before you.
Matt?
What?
No, he was here when I got here. But he was a little guy.
No, he was. You've been here longer than
Have I?
Magnus. Yeah, I'm sure. He almost had to be.
I guess you're right. Yeah. You went to Minnesota when your wife was pretty far along, seemed like.
Yep.
I remember my wife saying, he left town?
Yep.
You know how women are. I'm like, yeah, you got to pay for it.
Yep.
Somebody's got to.
Here he called you, buddy. Yeah. You gotta pay for it.
I got a question. So say somebody wants a block wall done, right? They give me a call.
Yep.
And you know, I can obviously do the footer, that's concrete, but can I do the block? Because I'm doing the footer?
You mean with your license?
You're not licensed properly for it, no, but you can. There's a lot of guys that do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I never stressed over that. You know, yeah, I guess technically you're not supposed to because of your.
Hello, hi, this is Brett. I'm doing pretty good, yourself?
I'm just gonna let this ledge be just a little bit low here, Mikey. It seems like it wants to be, and I'd rather do that than.
Yeah, then have a little ramp up is what I was noticing.
Yeah, I'd rather just let it be where it wants to be and let the water flow, you know.
But it's just a driveway addition.
And it's all gonna be even the way it looks. So.
Yeah. But I noticed a few places over there it was trying to look like it almost curled up.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's shrinking back, like you said, you know. This mud seems to do that.
I can send you a picture instead of having to go.
Today it wasn't overly wet, I didn't think, but it's still.
No, this is
You know, it's got to be pretty loose to get to that pump, you know.
Yeah.
When it's that loose, it's gonna shrink more, you know. So here, that looks like a pretty good dip right here. Where is it at? Like right here, isn't it?
Yep.
Let's grab a mag and we'll.
What do you want to do?
Well, we're gonna have to just try and fill it up, you know.
Okay.
And there might be a little bit of cosmetic work that needs to be done on that nose when it comes off of there, you know.
All right.
Let's see that mag. Make it a little bit less obvious, maybe. Does that look like it's a little better?
That's a lot better. It could come up a little bit. Going in.
Right here?
Yeah, right there. Maybe even not, just a little bit.
You get your balls taken care of, bud?
I put the one fell apart. So I made it kind of cool again. It was too hard. So I couldn't really make it a ball because you might want to go look at it.
I'll probably do.
It kind of looks cool.
What's your plan for them? Can't put them on the tree.
Paint them white and have a snowball fight with his sister, I think is what he said.
Yeah, that's what he might be his plan, huh? Well, the thing got beat up in and out as well. It's out right there where we're working on it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's mostly this piece, I think. It could be it.
There are no screws in it?
Yeah.
The screws are pretty low on that one. You know what a super Pollock is?
No, I couldn't imagine.
It's when you've got a ski on the front and the back of the name. Skavinsky. Yeah. You gotta have a ski on the front and the back. Alright, I don't know how much footage I got, what I got, how I got it. Things went too quickly. And noon now. And I looked at my camera one time, it was on time warp, so I don't have any idea what kind of footage I even got today. We'll find out when we get home, but it went fast, it blew up pretty quick. Got a little hard, but we got it. We got a little tight in this corner here. Didn't have any day one along. I didn't think we needed it for this little tiny patio, but we should have had some for this corner. Could be worse. It still looks very nice. Still be very, very functional. They're gonna put a sealer on it anyways, if it sounds. And the dogs are gonna be peeing on it, so it should be a good to have a nice height finish.
They look like they were like one story when you're on the road. When you come around the back.
Anyways, here it is. You can see see from the edge here, that cantilever form edge. That styrofoam is a real pain in the butt, especially in this wind. Pieces blowing all over. As you can see, turned out really nice. Really happy with it. Pretty nice and straight. Pretty nice. So, Magnus and I are gonna run now. We'll be back to put some cure and seal on it in a little bit. Ready to rock and roll, buddy? We gotta go get the cure and seal and get back here. Alright, thank you for watching again this week. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up down below. And share with all your friends. Alright.
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse where every mile is a new beginning.